Hello and welcome back, everybody. You're tuned into the Underwater Rugby channel, broadcasting live over the internet from Belgrade. Very exciting match coming up next, Betta versus Flipper. And the history of these two teams in the league. To summarize, Betta, they have played 63 games. Of those, they have won 36 times. They have drawn 6 and lost 21. They have scored a total of 177 goals while allowing 185 against them, giving them a goal difference of -8. Flipper has played the same number of games, 63, and they have 30 wins in the Euroleague. They have drawn 8 times and lost 25 times. They have scored 159 goals and allowed 190 against them. That gives them a goal differential of -31. The two teams have met 10 times, and 6 times Betta has won. They've had 2 draws, and Flipper has won twice. The last time they played was in Krefeld on the 16th of February, 2019. And that went to Betta 4-3. And here are the highlights from that game. Hello, everyone. Introducing, for the blue team, for Beta, wearing number 1, Juan Jose Laverde. Number 4, Daniel Arias Zapata. Number 6, Yuri Boyko. Number 8, Sergei Leonov. Number 10, Samuel Jose Gaviria. Number 11, the captain, Victor Krylov. Number 14, Alejandro Oviedo. Number 15, Jim Hombeck. Number 17, Yuho Alto. Number 16, Alexander Bakanov. Number 70, Riku Rikonen. Number 90, Yari Hovakopi. And in reserve for this match, number 9, Anton Chulzin. Number 12, Heikki Lukko. Number 13, Tuomi Somalainen. Number 20, Rami Rikunen. Number 33, Alexei Prezhnikov. And number 78, Antti Salonen. On the other side of the pool, wearing white for flipper, number 7, Martin Shelgård. Number 9, Sara Nilsson. Number 10, Kim Isberg. Number 13, Philip Bunt. And the captain, wearing number 14, Mikkel Rasmussen. Number 15, Björn Andersen. Number 17, Philip Lorentzen. Number 20, Tim Jensen. Number 25, Sigurd Greve Didriksen. Number 28, Bastian Davidson. Number 29, Christian Schaefer. Number 71, Claude Larsen. And in reserve for this match, number 4, Tor Lykkefunk. Number 8, Jakob Kristoffersen Lapp. And 18, Andre Martinsen. The referees this match are, on deck, Emre Aydin. And in the water, Manuel Tito de Morris and Tommy Jeppesen.
We we have one of the top 3 games of the season, I think. I mean, the top 3 teams right now are Betta, Flipper, and Molde. Yesterday we saw a tight game between Flipper and Molde, 2-1. And now we have Flipper Betta in a very important game for Flipper. And Betta, of course. Betta had a close game against Krefeld yesterday, just 1-0.
This should be a very exciting game, and I don't know. What do you have any predictions, or shall I go first again?
I think it's cool that 3 out of the 4 original 4 teams that was here all from the start are absolutely in the top of the league now. Betta, Flipper, and Molde.
Yes.
If you saw the highlights of the previous game, it was 0-0, ended in penalties. It might as well be like that here, but I think actually that Flipper can win this one. In what I saw from Betta yesterday towards Krefeld, I was not very impressed. I think they can do a lot better. But if they keep playing like that, I think Flipper win this 2-1.
Okay, I think your reasoning is that Flipper's playing together as a team, and they've got enough players who can score goals.
And they did a very good game against Molde, I think.
Yes.
It was a close game, even if Molde came out on top, and it was 60-40 game for Molde, I think.
Yes.
It was a close one, but yeah.
It's difficult. They have the challenge of playing with so many players with speaking different languages, and before they start the match, you can see them congregating in groups with their own people from their own country, which is natural, and so they don't have a team in that sense. That
no, but I mean the Finnish player and the Russian player, they played together in the Finnish league.
Yes.
And Boyko said that he loved playing with the Colombian players, but because they have the same type of playing, a lot of passing and tricksing, and so I think it just could be a problem that they have too many star players. Everyone wants to kind of take the same responsibility in the attack, so.
Like Champions League, the team with the most stars isn't necessarily the team that wins everything.
No, that's true. That's true.
We can mention that Mikkel Rasmussen said he wanted very much to beat Betta and to have them come out in second place, not third place. He said in second place, so that it can really hurt. And he said, "You can quote me." And he said, "We're gonna." Yeah.
Yeah, but
let's talk.
Yeah, I think this game will be all about power.
Yeah.
I think, and if the better players decide that they want to get their hands dirty, so to speak, and really do the extra hard work that's necessary around the baskets, I think they will win this one, because they have more talent and they have more technique in the team, generally speaking. But the question is, can they convert it into goals?
Yes. It's hard to not favor Betta. They have so many star players, but it should be a good game.
Yeah, let's hope it won't be too violent and too many referee interventions here. Krylov takes the ball, attacked by Schäfer. Schäfer actually strips the ball from Krylov. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Going for the Betta basket, Schäfer on the open side, changed in goalie.
And you talked about the two-player combinations like Schäfer and Rasmussen.
Krylov and Boyko, for example, yeah. They're Betta in possession. So Munt on the basket, passing out to Claude. Claude going over, passing over the center line to the other side. Claude staying in at the basket. Can he get the pass? The ball goes to the goalkeeper. Floating up to the surface. There's Boyko. Boyko holding on to the ball, attacked hard by number 7, Martin Kjellgaard. Still in the surface. It's Claude. But I guess no one can take Boyko in a fight in the surface. He's a beast
strong,
there.
Yeah.
He's a beast. Yeah, and there he gets the ball loose whenever he wants.
Long pass.
Passing down. It's a flying start of this game.
Good stuff.
Get into the corner. In control of, there's Ju Alto. So we have an attack from Betta from above. It's pretty hard to see. The basket is moved a lot.
Way out there.
It's hard for Munt to protect the basket here. Maybe you should try to push it back. I think it's Betta in possession in the surface. Above the Flipper goal. Flipper now taking over the ball. Could they pass down? Yeah, there's the Boyko, Krylov. Krylov with the ball in the surface, passes down. Arias going in for a attempt.
So who puts the basket back after?
I think the defender.
Defender did.
Schäfer picks it up. Schäfer and Mikkel Rasmussen's now in the water.
Lost snorkel on the bottom there. Attack on equipment.
Attack and equipment.
Yeah.
It's Betta's ball. Yeah, so Betta is taking control of this game so far, but we've seen that against Molde as well from Flippers, that they
had a slow start.
They have a slow start and let the initiative over to the other team, and it almost worked against Molde, but we'll see if they fall into the same trap again, leaving over the initiative to the other team. So there's Gaviria to Arias, tries to get the ball in. Laverde on this side here. We have the Colombian shift in now. Ball in the corner, goes down. There's Boyko. Boyko twisting and turning, just waiting for a teammate, passing behind his back to Arias.
Yes.
Arias, there's Laverde on the closed side. There's Gaviria. Gaviria passing to Arias. No one on the other side of the basket. Leonov there's there. Leonov going out. Passing to Oviedo. Oviedo swimming around, twisting, turning. The Flipper player just, they're just waiting.
By the basket. The forwards are staying very close to the goal. And
yeah. I think that's what you have to do against a team with this many star players. You can't go out and chase too much.
No.
You're risking leaving the
defender
and goalie out to dry. So up in the corner, Betta with control. Down in the corner, you see Gaviria diving. They're not changing here, Betta. They have the same players all the time. Picked up a Gaviria, attacked. It's a long shift here from the from the Betta player. Betta players, Arias. Oh, chance pass over to the other side. Where is it? Leonov.
No.
Oh, it's a really close one. And Laverde got the chance.
Yeah.
Could be a video challenge. I don't know. It was a good chance by Laverde.
You think there was a shoulder in the basket?
I don't know. He looked to be very firmly onto the basket. So
Arias spins.
Arias spins. So we have Gaviria. Yeah. That was the best opportunity of the game, I think.
Alto.
Now they're starting to change lines here. Maybe we'll see Krylov and Boyko now. Oviedo. Their Flippers they can't get control of the ball. Arias just holding on to the ball.
This doesn't look good for Flipper.
No, this is not the start that they hope for, I think. Now they get the ball. We have Anderson. Anderson. Can he keep the ball within the team? He wants to go straight for the basket. Oh, does he get it back? No. We have number 17 there. Ju Alto picking it up. We have Hovikorpi on the basket. There's Holmbeck. Now they have changed. So we have Krylov and the line with Krylov, Boyko. Probably Laverde will shift now. It looks like they have a strategy of 6 players playing together as much as possible. So Betta has the 4 Colombian players together with
Boyko.
both Leonov and then on the other shift is Krylov, Holmbeck, Hovikorpi. Boyko. Now Davidson in the surface, attacked by Krylov. Krylov pushes him out. Claude is in the water now, I see him.
No, the the flipper players are getting tangled up.
Yeah, but it's what the Betta players are trying to do. When the flipper players come close to the basket, they just lift them up to the surface.
Yeah.
Because Betta knows that they're at least as strong as flipper in their surface and scrum game. So
And flipper doesn't have Tor Lukifunk. He's
no.
got a broken foot.
It was roughing. Blue number 90, 2 minutes. Blue number 92 minutes for roughing. Could this be a chance for flipper?
I don't think it will be decisive. It's a Hovikorpi is going out then.
But for sure, he's one of the best goalies on Betta. He's played all the games.
He's a great player.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a 2
Yeah.
minutes suspension.
He's a really nice guy.
He shakes his head. I
Yeah.
don't think he thought it was well deserved. But who does? Who does?
Yeah. He's such a mild-mannered person, you know.
Outside of the water?
Yeah.
The question is now if Mikkel will take a timeout to maybe get a set play going or something like that. Now we have the... It's a mix now. Krylov, Bakanov.
Okay, this is
We have Muntz over to Rasmussen. At least now they get to pass the ball. So
well, they have a power play, so
yeah.
what can they do with it?
Muntz, there's a block. Muntz passes over to the block, which is not always a good idea. Oh, there's a shoulder in the basket by Laverde.
Not called.
Not called. The whole basket was moving, so yeah, maybe hard for the
Referees to see.
referees to see it because it's a pass. Sheffer is there, Muntz there.
Oh, they can't get the pass to the other side. There's no player there.
Could be a holding call for against Flipper there because Muntz was swimming into the defender. That was that could have been a penalty. There we have Arias. Many players probably don't know where the ball is. Arias going in, attacked by was it Christian Schäfer? Arias still with the ball.
Oh,
They're holding spread for a really long time there. To Juha Alto. Alto on the close side along the wall. Diving down towards the corner. Changing his mind up again. Passing down to Laverde. Laverde. In the corner. Not creating anything, just holding on to the ball. Passing up. Down again to Laverde. Can he build up some speed? No, just playing around in the corner. Over to Arias. Can he bring the ball down to the bottom? Arias not looking stressed at all whatsoever. Passing to Riku Rikkonen. Have Rikkonen Alto in the center position.
Compare this to the way Maus played. This sort of slow.
This is much slower than how Maus played. And I think that was Betta's problem in the game against Krefeld also, that they played a little bit too slow. They make it too easy for the defending team here, Flipper. But now we have probably an attack from above. Oviedo is there. Probably an attack on the goalie, a holding or something. Yeah. was holding call, I think.
Well, thanks.
So we have Mikkel with the ball. Free throw. Just leave it behind his back.
2 meter rule.
2 meter, yeah.
He's good, this referee. I don't know him very well, but I
think
he's performed well.
All of the referees in Euroleague this weekend has made a really good job. There hasn't been any discussions with not so many discussions with players, and that's generally a good thing.
Must have been holding against Betta.
I think that was a hard one.
2 minutes.
What? For blue number 8, was it?
Okay. Someone's being sent off here. It's, did you say it was number 8?
Number 8, this is
Sergei
probably
Leonov.
Leonov.
Can we see somebody sitting in the penalty box?
Not yet, I think. Alto.
Yes, it's Leonov in the penalty box.
So Betta's got two penalties against them, which is maybe don't affect their game that much, but it's harder for them to score, of course, with one man disadvantage.
They're so good at holding onto the ball that I expect that
they'll probably just kill it off, but during the last power play, Flipper had a good push with the shoulder in the basket from Laverde. So we'll see. Sergei Leonov out 2 minutes for maybe for kicking, it looks like he said. It was a hard goal. I didn't see anything, at least.
So power play.
Power play for Flipper. We have Schäfer passing crossover to the other side. Alto on the defense. We have Gaviria chasing the ball. We have Tim Jensen in the water. We have number 28, Bastian Davidsson in the water. There's number 17, Filip Lauritsen with the ball. Lauritsen swinging around, trying to grab the foot of Alto. Munt is there. Can he deliver the ball to the other side? Yes, it's someone in the middle position. Oh, but the ball bounced out just in the moment when he was going to pass it in. Filip Munt still on the ball. The head is there as well. So Krylov, is the equipment still on? Yeah, Krylov passes down to the goalie. Arias with the ball, attacked hard by Schäfer. Also Davidsson is there, but they managed to get the ball out as Oviedo swimming half speed, going into against 3 Flipper players. There's Munt on the bottom.
And they've killed off 1 minute of the penalty now.
Yeah. They haven't really created that super chance, Flipper.
No.
Not so far, at least. And there's another scrum in the surface. Isberg, Oviedo, Holmbeck also, Bakanov with the ball. But the referee has seen something. Maybe it will be a white ball. It was roughing the surface. Yeah, there's some affection here and some feelings from Bakanov. Maybe he wants to fire up his team. Arguing a little bit with the referee there.
Well,
number 16, Alexander Bakanov.
So are they going to get a team warning for roughing?
What?
Timeout. Good call for a timeout here.
Yeah, I think so. White timeout.
They need to put something together.
Yeah, because you got 2 minutes there for talking to the referee. Oh my God, this could be
double power play.
This can be rough for Betta, I think. It was, I think, unsportsmanship when he was shouting against the referee there.
mistake.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
But it's with the referees sometimes. Depends on which referee is on the land.
Yeah.
Some tolerate more and some tolerate less. So maybe another referee would not have given him 2 minutes. I think it's correct. But you saw the other game, Njol Nordahl, for example, was screaming at the referee, and he did not get 2 minutes.
Yeah, and you thought that was lucky?
Yeah, I thought it was very lucky, and it was 2 times in 1 time in each game. So
keep your emotions in check.
Yeah, absolutely, to be on the safe side. But many players need to play with emotion, so it's a thin line to balance.
I'm not sure that Flipper can capitalize on this, to be honest.
No?
No. They ought to be able to.
It's 4 or 5 seconds left, so they have to put in all their best teams now.
Yeah.
The best players. Mikkel is there. Bastian. Anderson.
The goal's moving. Okay,
to the
now
other
they have a
side,
chance.
there's Schäfer.
Yeah.
Trying to push from above, but it's a great save by Arias. Schäfer still with the ball. Could he create some chaos? Number 28 over to the other side. But the goalie is very nicely on the basket. Laverde picks that one up. Krylov is there as well, floating up to the surface. Was that a penalty? Is that a penalty? Oh no! Oh no, they made a mistake. Exchange mistake. Oh my god, 2 minutes for Betta. Exchange mistake.
Yeah.
How are the rules now? Can you be less than 4 players in the water?
Sure. Okay, so this
reminds me of a game I played against Betta the very first season. Years ago.
And they were sent out.
Yeah, there were only 2 players left in the water in the end. Betta
that was because the goalies were messing up the defense of a penalty shot.
Yeah. So that cost them that game actually. It was a totally even game, and after those penalties, there were only 2 players left, and,
I remember
and that cost them the game.
They had to read about the rules after that.
Yeah. But that's really unfortunate for Betta. Only 3 players in the water now, and it's long time. Oh, and they try to take the first possible. That was a bad decision by Christian Schäfer to go in immediately. They have to stress them a bit first. Are there still 4 players in the water or 3?
They've got 1 player back.
Oh, Krylov in the surface, doing a great job in the surface, Krylov. Because there's Boyko, there's Krylov, and anyone else? Boyko and Krylov. Do they have 3 players? Yeah, Boyko, Krylov, and Hovikorpi. This will be exciting to see. Oh, Hovikorpi can get it. Can he hold on to the ball?
Tim Jensen chasing him.
Oh, they have to hold on to the ball now. Boyko to Krylov. This is amazing. There are 3 players in the water.
Well, I told you I thought they would kill it.
For at least a couple of more seconds, right?
Well, they have 48 on one and over a minute on the other.
But if Boyko and Krylov in this situation, I don't know if anyone could. That would be 2 minutes on Claude, probably. Oh, that's just bad by Claude to push them down. He knows that he's not allowed to do like that.
Yeah, but he didn't get 2 minutes for it.
No, he didn't get 2 minutes, but maybe should have. So now they've changed. They have still Boyko, Laverde, and Alto in the water. So Boyko down to Laverde. Laverde holds on to the ball. He actually tries to pass it to Boyko. Alto. Is Boyko attacking the basket now? No, it's not possible. Ball in the corner, up in the surface. Still with control. Betta. Laverde still with control. Amazing effort.
Well, I think this...
And now Alto with the ball. Flipper has to do something here. They have to try to strip him of the ball.
The power play is going to be over soon.
Mikkel looks frustrated here. Mikkel Rasmussen. And there's to Riku Rikkonen. Up in the surface again, fighting against 2. He loses the ball. The ball is out. And there's probably a holding call. The holding call. They have solved this very, very good so far, Betta. You can really see that they're star players here, and they have experience from previous situations like this. And Flipper hasn't even... I mean, they have a 3-man advantage, and they haven't even borrowed the ball. It was a bad decision from Christian Schäfer to go in and lose the ball immediately when they had...
They never recovered from that.
They never recovered. They never let go of the ball, Betta, after that. They had that chance, and now they're even trying to score. Going in, it's Gaviria. No goalkeeper on the basket.
Or they stolen it.
Stolen the basket, but Gaviria is in the surface with 3 flipper players.
But the penalties are over. They're at full strength again.
That was maybe the big chance of a flipper, actually.
Out of bounds.
But both those teams are known to maybe lose their heads sometimes in situation where there's a really close game. And if they get frustrated, it could
erupt.
It could erupt and lead to more penalties.
Yeah.
But Flipper cannot be very happy with that. You see Mikkel Rasmussen on the edge. They're sitting, shaking his head. Not very happy with how that turned out.
They didn't seem to have a good plan there, and they had some discussion before.
Maybe they had a plan, but I think it was a rush decision again from Christian Schäfer to go in immediately. They could have waited. They had a long time 6 against 3 there, so no need to rush actually.
Both Betta and Flipper are friends of lock up on the surface style and kill off time and stuff like that. So.
But I think there are no better players in the world than Krylov and Boyko in those situations. They are in a league of their own, I think. Munt going in. Going in hard. Can he pass it down to Schäfer on the other side now? He's locked up by 2 better players.
Yeah. Munt's putting in a big effort to deliver something, but it's hard.
It's very hard here. But once again, if you play against 3 players, you can just wait because they can't have... Sooner or later, after maybe 10-20 seconds, there will be a
break
opportunity because you have 1 goalie, 1 defender, and you have to go up and you have to change. So it will be great situations. But he rushed in. Blue free throw.
So even though the score here is 0-0, we feel like the game is slipping away from Flipper.
Yeah, a little bit. But of course, still a completely open game. But there's always a risk that there's a little mental that you lose momentum when you have such a great chance.
And you didn't capitalize on it.
No, and just kind of spoil it. Then you have to recharge and come back. And let's see if Flipper can do that. Hovikorpi up in the surface. Referee seeing something. Blue free throw. Now there's a lot of blue free throws, so I think Flipper players are a bit too frustrated now on the surface when they can't get the ball from the better players on the surface. Here's Bakanov. Bakanov going straight into some fins. Oh, there's a shoulder deep in the basket. If there's a push here, it could be a penalty. Oh, and there's Alto. He's strong. Yeah. But it's against Mikkel Rasmussen. The Danish players are screaming. It's only 20 seconds left. Just hold on to the ball. I think that Boyko and Krylov are not very interested in doing anything else this last second either. Boyko on top of the scrum. And that's the end of the first half.
Wow, scoreless. So we've had a little bit of drama here, but anticlimax that power play couldn't deliver anything, even with 3 players out of the pool.
Yeah, I would love to have an interview now in the halftime with Mikkel Rasmussen just to see his comments here, but to hear his comments. But
they can look at the positive side, and that is that they still got an even game. It's anybody's game. Whoever scores will have a big advantage here.
But also Betta has so many good substitutes.
Yes.
So even if they got a bit worn out from this, so many penalties, I think that they can just exchange, get 3 new players in that are same level as the one that's already in the water.
Oh, it's a ridiculously strong team. I can't understand how you can have so many people on a list here. I had to read it really quickly when I introduced the players because it's.
Yeah, they have 6 players on the that they can change in, and here is Chursin, Heikki Lukko, Tuomo Somalainen, Rami Riikonen, Pryskalnikov, and Antti Salonen.
Salonen.
But I think maybe that they have tried to put all of the best players in now.
Yeah.
They lost the first 2 games, maybe they let everyone play, but now I think they have the best possible team. Absolutely.
It's hard to figure out what the best possible team would be here because they don't play that together that often. But for sure, you could put in a strong team.
Yeah.
But they have to meet up underwater and do stuff together. But they,
But I mean, if you
Arias
see,
and Laverde definitely connect up. And
but I mean, if you would count the top 10 players of this league, I think at least that Boyko, Gaviria, Krylov, and Holmbeck will absolutely be. Those 4 will be of the top 10 players in the entire league, I think.
Absolutely, they're star players.
This ball possession, probably could be. Probably is right. Flipper had a lot of, but Betta had the ball almost all the time, so it was strange they only had 32%.
But it was hard for me to understand that also, but it wasn't a lot of meaningful possession by Flipper. They couldn't get the ball into the goal and create a couple of times.
Yeah.
Pyashnikov warming up on the side. Will they send him in?
Yeah. I don't know. I think they will wait a little bit. I'm not sure if Flipper will change anything either, or if they will take a chance with Tor maybe. Or he felt that he could not make himself justice with the broken foot.
I don't think you should bother putting him in the lineup at all if you've got a broken foot. But
no.
He played yesterday and it hurt. I think he had to stop.
Yeah, I don't know if of course Tor with that's fully trained and with both feet in good condition would certainly make a difference in a game like this. But with one broken foot, I don't know if he can have an impact here really.
I mean, Tor is the Flipper scrum fighter. He's the guy who does that.
But he's a power player. Plays with
force.
With force, and then you need to have full power on both feet. I think. Looks like they're changing out. No, he's getting in now.
Yes.
Tor is getting in. Claude is getting out. So and Andre Martinsen is getting a chance as well here.
So the pain Tor will play in pain.
But it looks like he's playing with playing one soft fin and one waterway fin to spare
it's a small
the
pool.
foot.
You don't need fiberglass on both sides.
Probably Mikkel recognized that they need him in the scrums.
Yeah.
But Tor is also a player that can annoy and create pressure on the Russian players in the surface.
Absolutely.
So
they have a long history.
Yeah, and almost every time that Betta and Flipper has met, there's
some kind of penalty.
Some kind of penalty and aggression in the surface. So let's see what happens.
Some kind of trouble, some kind of fight.
Yeah.
Should be good though. We'll see.
There we're away. Actually, Flipper taking control of the ball through Jensen. Let's see if they can have more possession now, Flipper. That has to be the goal for them for this second half, to have more possession and to be able to create some dangerous opportunities. They've only had one opportunity as far as I can remember. Oh, losing the ball from above.
Oh,
Gaviria. Holding on to the ball, attacked by 2 Flipper players, almost snatched. Maybe allowed it, Sam, trying to push player out. Betta coming in. Flipper with the ball. Schäfer full speed ahead. Could he create something here? Schäfer leaves the ball on the other side. There's Gaviria.
Oh, so
Straight before, just
Perfect timing.
moment before Anderson got there.
but they haven't got it out of the goal area.
No.
So Flipper still has an
Flipper
attack.
still in possession. And there's number 6, Boyko. Straight into the surface, locking it up. Apart from scoring goal, I think that's his biggest asset, that he's very, very strong in the surface scrums. The ball drops down to the bottom. Is it Sigge with the ball? Krylov is there. Anderson attacked by Arias. That's was Sigge. And there's Schäfer. He's locked up immediately. They know when Schäfer goes in, something can happen. So he's locked up immediately by Boyko. I wonder if he's on a mission to stop
Do you think he's got a
might be.
one-on-one
Might be
responsibility?
that Betta has seen what we saw, that there's Mikkel and Schäfer.
So they break that up.
So if they break those players down, Flipper doesn't have
That potent
that X factor that can go in.
footment.
Maybe they're a bit too dependent on those 2 players.
Yeah, Rasmussen.
You see there Boyko going hard onto Mikkel. Hard, he won't let go there. Boyko.
Oh, it's up to the surface.
Yeah, lock him up to the surface. They're trying to waste energy of Mikkel and Christian Schäfer in the surface for sure.
12 minutes left in
You
the
see
second
Mikkel
half
there.
here. Penalty shootout. Should we talk about that too early?
It's too early. It's too early. You had Thor here in the surface as well together with Mikkel, but yeah, Thor is coming in with fresh arms for sure.
So attack on the head. It'll be a free throw for
Flipper. It was Holmbeck. Jim Holmbeck that was a bit too aggressive in the surface there. I think it's good that the referees, especially in the scrums on the surface, are really sensitive and
avoid
take the free throw a bit earlier. So it's very good. So Flipper passing down. Number 20 in Flipper, Tim Jensen is there. Passing down to Søren Nielsen with the ball here. Not the fastest player on the team. There's number 18. Or 28, Bastian Davidsen.
Oh,
Flipper managed to get, or Betta managed to get the ball, but Betta not with the same amount of possession as in the first half so far.
no, it's
Betta in possession. We have Arias. Likes to hold on to the ball. Attacked by Bastian Davidsen. Oh, there's Krylov.
yeah. Oh,
No, Krylov against Jensen. Jensen is doing it really smart here. Gliding up.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
it was a good
a
save.
mini crisis there for Flipper.
Absolutely, but it was a good decision by Jensen there to take the first hit and then float out and let his colleague come down. If it would have been a deeper pool, he couldn't have done played like that, but here in this shallow pool, it's totally fine. Gaviria. We have Krylov. Krylov attacked by Thor. Could he play over to the other side?
These passes from one side to the other are very difficult. If the
Yeah, Laverde. There we have Bakanov floating up to the surface. Bakanov going down with the ball.
oh, he's
Bakanov
It's a
passing
rush.
over. Is it Krylov on the other side? Krylov passing out again.
good defense here by Flipper.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see Schäfer staying down for a long time here. But now Arias goes in again. Attacked by the defender. Some fins to the face, but no problem. Krylov grabbing the goalie. Taking them up. And Laverde's got the basket now. He floats up. Gaviria, full speed ahead. That's a good good session now by Betta here. Flipper comes out to the ball. loses it again. The referee is in the way. I have Andersen, the heavy attack there. Mikkel trying to chase the ball on the surface. A bit hard to see what's happening on the other side. We have Søren Nielsen losing the ball. Still in possession. Jensen towards the basket. There are 3 better players, and Krylov snatches the ball. 9 minutes left.
Jensen maybe should have gone to the side or something too.
Yeah. Or at least he shouldn't have lost the ball. It's easy to say here from the commentator booth.
Yeah.
Arias with the ball. Twisting, turning. Passing.
Flipper has to do more work to get the balls back than Betta.
Yeah, but Betta aren't creating anything right now. But there's an opportunity. Maybe Boyko, wrong position, passing out. Do they have the basket now? Looks like they almost have the basket. Oh, there's some hard fighting now. No one on the baskets, just locking it up. What have the referees seen here? They have found a 2 minute.
Uh, 2 minutes
against Flipper, I think.
Flipper.
Against, was it? It was against Sigge.
Sigge, okay.
But
Didriksson's out.
Now I think they have a plan better now. This is the first time they have an advantage, man advantage in this game.
Yes.
So I think they have a plan, maybe some kind of set play that they have talked about beforehand.
And they're going to score.
I don't think they're going to score.
Okay.
I don't think so. But for sure
there's
they have a plan.
More pressure now than there was even when there were 3 Betta players out. And Flipper, I mean, we didn't feel Flipper's going to score, capitalize on it.
No.
They didn't.
I mean, it's a completely even game here. It's
but well played by Flipper to stay pretty even with a star-studded team.
Yeah.
And,
but this showed that the 3 top teams this year, Flipper, Molde and Betta, they are all on the same level.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 2-1 Flipper, Molde. Here we have 0-0. It's really close here. So let's see what Betta can set up here. They're going instead. Oh,
down.
Over his own head, Boyko throwing it down.
Not that good a play.
Not that good a play, but it depends. If they get the ball back now, they could create some chaos, but probably that's attack on the head from Gaviria. Will be a free throw for Flipper. But there was no penalty on the free throw.
No.
That was nice for Flipper.
Yeah,
now they get some moments to breathe.
That,
but it was kind of the same syndrome as Flipper did. They want to just go in and score immediately.
Yeah. It's like it was your right. So you got a power play. You have a right to score.
Yeah. Almost like that. The first second you should score. So now we'll see if Thor can lock the ball up in the surface with the same success as Boyko and Krylov. Oh, he almost loses the ball, and Arias is there, attacking him hard. Andersen struggling to keep the ball, but Arias got it. He snatches the ball, and now it's back into possession of Betta. Gaviria, some long passes here.
And a lot of time in this penalty left.
Yeah, still 1.5 minutes left. That was not very good for Flipper.
No.
And we have Alto swimming slowly to the other side, passing back, short pass. Arias trying to lift the defender up. This could be dangerous, but he's pushed out. No one to pass.
He's got long bottom times.
Boyko on the right side, Oviedo. Boyko going up. Mikkel in a defensive position. Oviedo on the dangerous side with the exchange zone. Passes to Leonov. Leonov up in the surface. Behind his back, but it's almost snatched. Still in possession of Betta. In the corner, they have to find something here. Hovikorpi under heavy attack. Tries to pass over the defender, but it's not successful. So
Davidson's trying to find an outlet. No, nothing for him.
Martinsen is pushed out. So final chance for final
Is
chance.
it too early to talk about penalty shootout?
You really want to talk about penalty shootouts, don't you? Yeah, I think it's too early. It's almost 7 minutes left. You can talk about when it's 2 minutes left. Then you're allowed to talk about penalty shootout.
Well, Betta's playing around, and they're on the safe side. Coming over, dumping it down. It's a chance. Shoulder to basket.
Pushing from the other side.
Okay. A good break for Flipper here.
That's a bit unnecessary, really, from the Betta player on the other side to start pushing like that.
Yeah. I think some of these things are habits from the way they play in practice. Yeah.
You see Kaisarinnan holding the arm up. There's only seconds left of the penalty against Flipper. The players already left the box.
Less than 10 seconds left in the penalty.
So they're just waiting for the signal for her to lower her arm, and then they can dive in. Well, we have a video challenge for shoulder in the basket. Video challenge for shoulder in the basket.
Well, this costs them a timeout if they don't get it.
Yeah. I'm not. That was not. There's been other situations where there's been more shoulder in the basket, I think, than this time, and it was not a. But it's not even a push. Is it this push? I mean, he's not even hitting him.
No.
So.
I don't see.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Christian Schäfer playing around with the ball a bit.
Just to show he's got extra energy.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is.
But it would be really, really tough for Flipper if they got a shoulder in the basket in this one. I hope it will not be a penalty. I hope not.
I don't see it.
That's
okay. Here it is, another replay.
But Boyko was actually pushing there before. You could see that he had his hand up. So I guess it's this referee on this side that calls for pushing, or is it on the other side? I would be surprised if they.
Well, the referees are puzzling over what they see.
Because there you see the push, and there's the ball, and where's the shoulder in the basket there? Where's the shoulder in the basket?
Well, one question you could ask is, was Betta pushing to get that position before the ball came in?
Yeah, exactly, and I think that's what happened here. But let's see. And it's the referee on the other side that calls for pushing. So who is pushing? Is it the player coming in there? I don't see the pushing here either. So might be something I missed here. The only one I see pushing is Krylov. That's pushing on the goalie there. No shoulder in the basket.
No shoulder.
No.
So they've burned their timeouts.
Yeah, but maybe they argued that they don't need it. But maybe he felt sometimes when you make a push, you feel like they was like pushing into a wall.
Yeah.
And then that must have been a shoulder in the basket, and maybe he communicated that to the captain, and they decided to challenge. But But it's not all the time that you what you feel in the water is actually what has happened.
I mean, a kick in the head. How often do you know that you're going to get kicked in the head?
No, but was it a kick or was it your speed into
yeah, you don't
fin that stands still? It's very hard to know. Lauritsen to the center to Davidson. Attacked by Boyko. Boyko, can he snatch the ball? He's really intense here, Boyko. He's got a lot of energy, it looks like. Back to Tor. Tor swimming around.
With his broken foot.
Yeah. Oh, passing upwards. Yeah, Flipper in possession. Can they create something here? Siggy on the other side. Is he the right person to be placed on the other side?
Well, you have to give him the ball to find out.
You have to get Schäfer and Mikkel in the water, for sure. And there we have Schäfer and Davidson. Schäfer, I think Schäfer and Mikkel Rasmussen, they almost have to play non-stop now, and Thor as well to create something here. Thor passing down. Oh, but there are two Betta players in between, and the ball is free on the other side, and Davidson didn't see it. We have Gaviria. Can he be
all the way
cross unseen? No, he can't. But Gaviria has got Tor on him. Oh, there are two Flipper players down. Ball goes out to Riku Rikkonen, going in fiercely. Down 2-3 Flipper players attacking, trying to recover the ball. This is Leonov in the surface. Yeah, Leonov. Ball locked up. Only 2.5 minutes until you can talk about penalty shots. Gaviria. Down to Alto, but he's searching for a way to get up. Could that be something? A fault by a Flipper player. Holding the basket.
Okay, so 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh, struggle with the camera equipment. It seems to be okay now. Teams are separated. It's a blue team ball. Now we have the picture back here. It's an intense game. Blue team ball. Team ball. We have still Björn Andersson there in the penalty box. Yeah, so team ball. We have Gaviria with the ball. 4 minutes left of the game. 2-minute penalty for the Danish. So let's see if they can capitalize on this a bit better than on the last one.
Holding out to the basket.
The power play so far from both teams in this game has been
Defended
very
well.
unsuccessful and defended well by the team in the box play. So Laverde against Christian Schäfer. Arias, Hovikorpi. Can Flipper steal the ball here?
Flipper's possession has gone down quite.
Gaviria backwards to Arias, a bit too lightweight there it looks like. He was just pushed away with the feet of the defender. Oh, it's Laverde, Krylov in from above. Does he have Boyko on the other side? Oh, Bastian. No, it's
Well
it's
done.
the Norwegian youngster,
Martinson.
Martinsen, that snatches the ball from Krylov. And now we have Jensen coming on a fast break. Ah, but he's held on Krylov in the leg. They have 40 seconds left on the box play here. Should they really go in, try to attack?
This was really a lift for Flipper here.
Yeah. I will see Mikkel Rasmussen trying to get out, waiting a little bit. There's 4 Betta players, 5 Betta players in that situation. They really want to take the ball back there when they have the power play. There was nothing for Mikkel that he could have done there. And now they're coming in 2 Betta players against a single goalie. Here could be a goal, here could be a goal. Ball on the other side. Oh, could that have been a shoulder in the basket? Number 13.
The penalty.
Suomis. Was it a goal? No, penalty. It was Tommy Sommerline that had a really, really good push, and the goalie didn't seem to move 1 centimeter.
The basket went 2 meters.
Yeah, I think.
It's all
but do Flipper
corner.
have a challenge left? To challenge this? Yeah, they challenged it.
Video challenge.
Of course, they will challenge this, but yeah, that.
I think this is a good move to give them a chance to breathe, to prepare.
I personally like the video challenge.
Yeah.
That you feel as a team that you have.
I'll go down and find out what the challenge basis is.
Now the challenge is that they don't want it to be a penalty, for sure, 100%. Yeah, that has to be a shoulder in the basket. There's no other way that he can manage to withstand that push from Tommy Sommerline, and it's just no chance. And it's a clean hit as well, so I would be surprised if that's not a penalty. But it might be hard to see, but it's very, very hard to see. So yeah, but in my world, that's a penalty. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. The basket is like moving into the corner. You have to. You have to go on the water referees. Yeah, still a penalty. Yes. Oh, that's tough on Flipper. Very tough on Flipper there. They've done a great game, and then they get the penalty in this last 2 minutes.
I went down to the desk, and they said they were looking for holding the basket, but they didn't have a very good picture.
No.
So I think they just upheld what the referee in the water had called earlier, which is.
What percentage do you give Boyko to score this one? 95 out of 100?
I think he'll score. Kicking. Nah.
That I don't agree at all there. At all. That is he's just moving around with the fins. You can't say that is 2 minutes. It's nah. That I don't agree with. I see the frustration from Mikkel there. You can't move around on the basket if you can't move your fins, so let's see what Christian Schäfer. No chance. And in addition, they have Mikkel for the rest of the game in the penalty box.
Yeah.
That I think. Yeah.
I mean, we saw Schaefer score against Ivar Björnrem in the penalty. So these guys are this big, this strong.
They should have saved their video challenge for that
Yeah.
suspension. I think that's too hard. But still, it was a good penalty shot. Very good from Jure Boyko. Absolutely. And yeah, it's sad to say, but I think now this Euroleague season is over for Flipper.
Yeah.
They lost against Molde yesterday and trailing here 1-0. And even if they score a goal here,
then we can talk about penalty shootout.
oh yeah, 1 or 2 points here is just not enough. Yeah, you can see it in his eyes there, Mikkel, that he's
Not happy with that. Yeah.
Sad, disappointed in the same.
All in the same breath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball down to the bottom, picked up by Betta.
Gaviria.
Oh, they're swimming him to pieces now.
Yeah. But still, I don't see that Betta is getting out the full potential of.
Now it's looking like
the team.
like a Colombian style.
Yeah. Of course, they can pass around for 40 seconds. There's no problem.
Yeah.
Holding, but yeah.
They have to steal the basket.
Maybe in the end, if we should talk about penalty, a potential penalty shootout at 0-0, I think still that Betta would have taken that one.
Yeah. They have a lot of strong penalty shooters.
Yeah, for example, as I see in Flipper, only Thor and Mikkel and Christian Schäfer I see as a clear
dominant players.
Yeah, but I mean in Betta you have the whole team. Almost you have Holmbeck, Gaviria, you have Laverde, you have at least 8 or 10 players that can both take and save penalties. So
towards wrestling on the surface. So they brought in their. That's very rough. I'm sorry, that's not right. The referee should call that.
Yeah. The only seconds left.
Siggy
now.
punched it away.
There's the game.
Well, I think we want to do an interview. Would you like to get somebody first? I'm going to interview Siggy afterwards.
You're going to interview Siggy?
Afterwards. You do one from Betta, I'll do one from Flipper.
Yeah, okay. Who will I take?
I don't know. So,
I'll find something out on the way down in the stairs.
Yeah, be inspired.